We all have those clients who are nevertheless doing things to ameliorate their problems. They tend to be inflexible and utilize the same solutions they think will be helpful to them, but without understanding that the same solutions they used before are no longer fully helpful for them. This is where a clinician can utilize powerful clinical metaphors to support client resolve the problem. When we as a clinician realize the subtle, complex, or counterintuitive, direct linear rules are not enough to support our clients. We may need to use the directive, strong verbal dialogues to communicate with our clients. Thus, understanding the variety of therapeutic techniques, while work on symbolic relational responses becomes very important. During our past videos, 6 months ago, we discussed a lot of relational framing techniques, but those techniques are not powerful enough when dealing with challenging clients. In order to understand how to properly guide client to follow our direction, let's focus on use the 2 relational networks, target and vehicle. The target is the relational network, including the element that will be transformed by the metaphor. The vehicle, on the other hand, is the relational network responsible for this transformation. In the other word, target in here, referring to the problem client is facing, and the vehicle, referring to one of the effective solution. If you guys still have problem understanding the relationships, let me further explain the scenario here. The relations includes the networks that define the vehicle, and target can be of any kind. For example, coordination, oppositions, condition, hierarchy, and perspective, etc. For example, after buying a new generator, you may say, compared to the old generator, this one worked well. In both the vehicle and the target, a relation of opposition links 2 stimuli, and the target are framed in equivalence. Thus, it is possible to create metaphors using a relation of distinction or opposition between the 2 networks. In this case, functions included in the target are transformed through their difference or opposition with the functions included in the vehicle. To make you guys to understand more, I will use something we often tell our children. We are not living in the Disneyland, implying that, in contrast to the real life, we are trying to tell our next generation that life can be dark, realistic, cruel, and we find many life doesn't always end well. Thanks for continue to support my channel. We will be discuss more about how to utilize metaphors to support our clients. See you next time. Hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday.